I'm currently shaking and crying because CreepShow art is finally being exposed for the terrible person she is. I have known Shannon for many years, even years before she started her YouTube channel. She has copied, stalked, harassed, and threatened me and my children's lives. She has used revenge against me, tried to use my drug addiction against me, and she has literally gotten me fired from multiple jobs, causing me to be homeless. This person has pushed me to the brink of multiple times and then tried to blame it on a mutual friend when I finally caught her red-handed by tracing her IP. Shannon, you are Amy. All the things you claimed Amy did to you are the things that you did to me. Receipts to come. I've got years worth of them. Hello, my gorgeous people, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much for clicking on today's video. As you guys may have heard, CreepShow art is in the hot seat right now for some really serious allegations. I mean, we're talking doxing, catfishing, and even turning on her own allies, including friends and family members. The worst part about all of this, you guys, is that isn't even the half of it. Now, before we dive deep into this conversation, I do just want to say everything in today's video is alleged. In fact, CreepShow is denying all of the allegations against her at this time, even though there is tons of evidence pointing towards there being some kind of truth to all of this. So please, as I always say, do not be a petty Betty and show hate to anyone mentioned in today's video. For those of you who are not familiar with CreepShow art, she is a commentary channel here on YouTube with roughly 500k subscribers. Her most popular videos usually consist of her advocating for certain topics like body positivity or mental health awareness and calling out bad behavior from well-known influencers and content creators. CreepShow has basically made a career and prided herself in holding other people accountable. And I think that that is why this situation is such a big deal. On June 2nd, a moderator for a website called LOLcow or LOLcow, however you want to pronounce it, came forward and outed the owner of an account that was attached to CreepShow Art's IP address. This website is an online gossip forum where users post anonymously about well-known influencers, and apparently CreepShow Art had used this website in the past to gain information about certain topics for her content on her channel. And the website itself does have a set of rules that everyone is supposed to abide by, including things like users cannot post for attention or profit or deceptively post about themselves in the third person. This particular account that was attached to CreepShow Art's IP address actually broke a lot of those rules. The user alleged to be Shannon and promoted the CreepShow Art channel and its content on the forum. On top of that, there are over 292 posts from this account that contain really offensive comments about well-known influencers and other content creators. And the craziest part about all of this is a lot of those offensive comments are targeted towards creators that CreepShow Art publicly supports, like Ready to Glare and D'Angelo Wallace. But like I said before, that is not even the half of it, you guys. There are over 100 posts alone that are using extremely transphobic and offensive language. While the moderators did not explicitly explain why they believe the account belongs to Shannon, Insider did do an article on this situation, and they said that LOLcow uses cookies, which is a small piece of data that holds each account's information. The moderators can cross-reference with IP addresses to discern who runs each account posted on the site. Now, of course, this is just safety protocol, and they don't run this on every single account. The only time they do things like this is if the rules are broken, which this particular account had broken the rules on multiple occasions. This past Saturday, CreepShow did acknowledge the situation, and she made a community post over on her YouTube channel. In her post, she said that the person running this account is actually a woman named Amy, someone we've heard of multiple times in the past from CreepShow, and supposedly this Amy girl has stalked CreepShow for over 8 years. She continues on to say that I completely understand if no one believes me. I understand if I lose friends over this. This has been going on for nearly half of my fucking life, and I'm so tired of it. I'm going to be keeping the rest of this offline where it belongs. So if you have questions, I'm sorry, I'm not answering them. The next day, Shannon posted another statement on Instagram saying that she was handling the situation legally and that she wouldn't post anything online until she could prove without a shadow of a doubt that what occurred was not her doing. Since Sunday, we have not heard a peep out of CreepShow, so I guess she was not kidding. And, you know, I really do hope for her sake that this is all the truth, because honestly, at this point, there has been a lot of people coming forward sharing their own experiences with CreepShow and the way that CreepShow has treated them. One of those people include another content creator here by the name of Emily Artful. She posted a thread over on Twitter about 21 hours ago that states as follows: "This just needs to be said. This woman has tormented me for years and years. I know her because my ex-boyfriend dated her after me. I moved on, but she/they continued to harass and stalk me." Then there's this image that says, "I am currently shaking and crying because CreepShow art is finally being exposed for the absolute terrible person she is. I have known Shannon for many years, even years before she started her YouTube channel. She has copied, stalked, harassed, and threatened me and my children's lives. She has used revenge against me, tried to use my drug addiction against me. She has literally gotten me fired from multiple jobs, causing me to be homeless. This person has pushed me to the brink of multiple times and then tried to blame it on a mutual friend when I finally caught her red-handed by tracing her IP address. Shannon, you are Amy. All the things you claimed Amy did to you are the things that you did to me. Receipts to come. I've got years worth of them." The fact that she is saying her stalker did all of this to frame her is effing hilarious, because she has literally been making fake Emily Artful accounts all over the internet for years to try and cancel me over the most random shit. What's even more effed up is she fabricated this drama, and then she'll make sock puppet accounts posing as a viewer concerned, and then she would send me the screenshots that she took. When she first started doing YouTube, she would deliberately copy my thumbnails or titles, then message me under a sock puppet account saying, "Oh my God, CreepShow art is copying you," egging me on to attack her. But guess what? I never did. I very politely asked her to maybe change her title, but also said it's her channel and she can do whatever she wants with it. She was very nice in response and agreed to change it. Mind you, I still had no idea who she was at this point. Then I guess she went to Lil Cow to claim that Emily Artful is bullying small creators with zero proof because, as I said, I was very polite. Then she screenshot that post and sent it to me under another sock puppet account. I didn't put two and two together for a very long time. And then lastly, about 17 hours ago, Emily tweeted, "Hey guys, I'm going to try and get my receipts together after I put my boys to bed tonight. In the time Shannon and her boyfriend have stalked me, I've gone through roughly 3 phones and 3 laptops, so I've got to go through old tech. Thankfully, I know I have the most of the important stuff saved on my hard drive, and I'm being told I can retrieve my Twitter DMs from her even though her account is gone. I've kept this in for so long, y'all. You have no idea the kind of mixed emotions this brings. Thank you for your patience and support." You guys, this is really serious stuff. And now that there are even more people coming forward with their own personal stories and experiences, it doesn't look good for CreepShow. Yeah, maybe you can say if it was just one person, okay, yeah, that somebody just did this because they're stalking you. But when it's multiple people coming forward like this with receipts and evidence, how can you deny that? On top of that, I did go back and watch the video that she had made about 2 years ago about her stalker, Amy, that she's had for over 8 years. I had watched that when she released it, but rewatching it now in current time with everything that we know, you guys, there is so much to that video. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. I will leave it in the link below.
So when she started calling me out for my lies and bullshit and what I was saying, I was shocked because I didn't expect it, but honestly it wasn't that surprising because I know now for damn sure I wasn't doing a good job or even really a mediocre job at lying, but I think she trusted me enough to give me the benefit of the doubt for a long time.
But honestly, the detail in that video is insane. And the fact that she plays off as if she is so naive to believe that this person would have stalked her for all these years. She didn't tell anyone. There's just a lot of stuff in that video that now looking at it, it's like, It just makes sense. She has been playing a character for a long time. And in my personal opinion, I feel like what really happened is that her lies started to catch up with her. So she had to take a step back and come up with the perfect storyline to fit the lies that she had already told. And that, my friends, is how Amy was created. Of course, these are just my thoughts and opinions, so I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you believe that Amy even really exists, or do you think that this is all fabricated by CreepShow art? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video and you want more content like this, please consider subscribing before you go and tapping the bell for post notifications. That way you are notified every single time I upload. I appreciate you guys too, the moon and stars, and until the next time, mwah, bye.